Y'all, Fred hadn't done a video, and it's quieter out here. Kids are all in the shop playing basketball with my mom, so I'm out here. The lovely rain from Hurricane, whatever the barrel, whatever the name is. Was in the process of washing that off and got rained out. But so yeah, so don't know what we've got. My shop gauge back here quit working. I got to go find another electronic deal. Get all. But yeah. I don't know when the last video was, so I guess I'm kind of behind, like always. At least in the off season. Let's see here. Double crop beans are all up. Well, I was going to go look at one farm. Stayed talking to a buddy too long earlier. Had to come back from the chiropractor. But double crop beans, one field up the road here, they're all up looking good. I need to go look at the other field, but had a tank up there at our first model field we planted from 32, and the sulfur and all that brought it back here. It's headed back to town tomorrow. Had to forget about it, so I had to go up there and get it. But it's back here now, so it can go to town tomorrow. Finished Y dropping July, like the Tuesday before the 4th, I think it was. Yeah, the Tuesday before the 4th. Finally got 8/10 of rain here. Our biggest rain since April 29th. That was July 4th of 0.85. That's been our biggest rain since April 29th in one shot. And the one April 29th was like 1.4 or 5, and we've had a couple 2 or 3 inches in there somewhere. But yeah, so mood is a little bit better with today's rain. It's helping. Still a long way to go, but we've lost the top end on some of our corn. I know we did, and the milo and the beans. We've lost top end. There's no doubt about it. A lot of the woods really got hurt cultivating the last milo field. I done it that Monday of the 4th. Yeah, they got done that Tuesday. Yeah, I done it Monday the 4th. Cultivated it. Was going after water hemp that we basically reseeded with the cultivator. But I was also working at 32% they'd done over the weekend, because we got like 2/10 of rain on it. But I wanted to cultivate anyway, just get the water hemp knocked out. So it's done. It worked in good. Got a good kill of the grass. It laid there 2 good days, 2 hot days. It dried out. So that's good. And now we're getting this rain. I mean, shouldn't be any runoff. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of run from my shed, my gutters and all that, which, yeah, you're going to have that. To run down the holler here. I don't think any field is as slow as it's came. It's wobbled back and forth what we're supposed to get. I mean, yeah, they'd been saying inch or 1 to 3 inches, and it was a and it was a ½ inch. I think now we're still into 1 to 3. I hope we get 2. I'm hoping we get 2 inches out of it, but an inch is better than nothing. But I hope we get at least 2 out of it. Get us good and soaked up. They are still calling for rain all the way through the week. Yeah, or all the way through Thursday. Alfalfa is ready to cut, but wasn't going to cut ahead of this stuff coming in. So it'll probably go down next week sometime, I'd say. It might go down over the weekend, but the ground will be wet, but it won't take long to dry out. May have to just run a tether over it, but we'll know more what the forecast shows next week too. But we got a rain now. Supposed to get up in the 90s again. Got some grain to haul, but was waiting on all this stuff to get through to know when to have them come and all that, because I didn't want to be trying to load corn, say, today in the pouring rain. I don't like loading in the rain. It's not something you want to be doing with water everywhere. So get this through. Maybe start on that Monday. I hope would be my hopeful to start on that Monday morning. Load a grain cart over the weekend. Get that all done and out of the way, and get it all moved on. What my contract is, I'm going to sell some more to get more out while I'm going, because it just keeps going down in price. Yeah, hindsight. But want to get that done. I did sell some beans today. Should have sold some Friday for 40 more cents. Yeah, 40 more cents than what it was, or what it is now. Tax planning. Doing quite well at that right now. But want to get that done. We leave on vacation 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today. So want to get kind of the grain. I basically got it myself. We got the one bin freed up that was plugged up there at my uncle's house. It's now unplugged. The part-time guy, he helped us Saturday. Uncle made use, we'd open the side door, the door of it, and got out. Basically topped the semi off and basically got another load full. Then we had a little 4-inch auger. We just slid in there in the bin, and we got our one blue truck 85% full. And I could get down in there then, so I just took the probe we had and stuck in there and cleaned it out, and it took off running. And we topped the truck off, so it's good to go. But if it plugs up again, I mean, we're right there at the bottom, so it's going to be real easy. Walk right in the bin, so it's ready. Got, I think, 2 loads to get up there. That'll finish me up, I think, or ballpark. That'll get that out of the way. And then I got a bin of corn I want to clean out. I want to get a bin of corn here cleaned out. Of mine, that's all my corn. I want to get it cleaned out and out of here. I got at least two full loads. I think 2 full loads. I'm not sure quite exactly, but I think I got at least 2 full loads in there. Not sure exactly, but I think I got at least 2 maybe. Get that out. That's 1 more down. Too many more to go. I'll leave that. Yeah. I got the cultivator to wash off, and which just is helping right now. I mean, it's not all done. I got to fine tune it in the center, which it'll wash off. Tomorrow I can basically put it up here in the rock and really get it tomorrow fine tuned. I want to pull it inside then, and I'm going to put new shovels on it for fall. So that way, if we use it for fall, it's ready. But I mean, that's the shovels we bought and paid for. I'll put all the shovels on, and whatever we don't use, I'll take back to Casey for credit. And hopefully we'll try and find some of them extended wear sweeps that they got on them. Can hopefully run them 2 or 3 years on them. That is my hope to modify this cultivator too. Then not to worry about it for a while and be one and done. That is my plan. Augusta did have some next year, so hopefully they'll have some for me, and we can do that and kind of make more and have that, and that'll just be one less thing to worry about in the spring. You put them on once. Hopefully it'll last 2 years, if not 3, and you ain't got to worry about it. That's my hope. Let's see here. That's got to be washed. The planter, the bean planter's done. It's in the shed. It's winterized. It's out of the way. The corn planter is next. I want to get it done after this. Yeah, I want to get it done after this. And then it's got to go to Casey to put the Xyway tank on. I'm hoping to work out with them while I'm gone on vacation. They have it. We're not loading with, we don't need it for grain. It's just down there. They got it. And if they get done with it, Berkey's can go down there. It's just right next to Berkey's. Berkey's can go down there and go pick it up and look at it, or vice versa. They look at it first before they take it. One or the other, but I want to make sure it's down there. Hopefully it's down there where they can use it and get it out of my, or not out of my hair, but they can take care of it while I'm gone. Both places can get it done and get it back. And then that'll be it on the machinery side. I got to wash the Steiger off, which that's no big deal. I'll pull in there, change all the oil, change the motor oil in it, get all that done. My 310, I'm kind of waiting until we get closer to being done with all the grain bins. The 6080s be ready for an oil change when we're done loading grain. Knick-knack stuff. We'll be square baling hay this time, so hopefully we can get all that taken care of. Which, yeah, should be no problem. Got to get an accurate bale number of what guys wanting for square bales. I got to get that to know more what I need, what people's needing. Gonna try and take some up to a place up nearby here that sells hay. I got, I think, 2 extra bales in my old shed. I want to try and get them out and try and take them up to be sold, to get rid of them. We'll know more here soon, but I think if I take this out, they can fit in the back of I can throw them in the back of this truck here, but at least get one up, and maybe toss on a few squares while I'm going. Just toss a few squares on as well to throw the load out and just see what we get. And we got to go pick up a hog in August, so I could almost take another bale up when we go in August, take this truck up there, and go get our hog same time, and kind of get rid of a bale at that time, and that'll kind of alleviate that. The rest of the hay is underneath the roof. Well, it's all laying in there, and I got 4 bales in there, or 5, or maybe 7. I got 4 of them that sold at least, but I think there might be 7 in there. I can't remember, but I got 3 or 4 sold in there. So that's where we stand. Got to spray around some fields yet, but was kind of waiting on some rain. Make it work a little bit better, but that's got roadsides to mow. May end up making all that in one shot. I don't really know, because vacation time and all that, and then you got to start getting the stuff ready. Got to get my ripper back here. There's a pretty good rain. I got to get my ripper back here at some time in August. Pending good weather, I need to get it shined up, and I want to get it all halfway adjusted. We got about 25 acres that is not planted up there, and so we did that to scour up a plow. I'm going to scour up a model board plow, and I want to get my ripper up there set. That way, basically, when you're ready for fall, being new to me, I want to get it all set and adjusted, so that way when it's ready to go rip, you hook onto it, you go, it's done, you giddy up and you go. So that is my thought for that. The Draper head is down in Casey, getting CMI'd. They were flopping the belts side to side. I knew they were going to drain the motor oil in the hydraulic tank. Yeah, it's just they were required motor oil on that on them. They were going to slide a sickle in for me and put the old other one out, and I'll get it back home. I'm going to replace all the sections in it, so that way if I break it or break the other one, I can slide one in real quick and be good to go. It'll be ready to go. Let's see here. Corn head, I got to change all the gearbox oil in them. It's all due to be changed. The year before we didn't run it that much, so last year they just said, hey, just run it. You're not going to put that, but they just said, go ahead and run it. You did it down in acres, just go ahead and run it one more year. So do that. I got to change the bearings on the Devastators. So, I mean, it got a lot to do, but not a lot to do, but got a lot in a short amount of time with a lot of grain to move. But we won't be harvesting the first week of September anyway. I mean, we're not even tasseling yet, which we were 4 to 5 leaves from tassel on some of the early corn, first corn we planted. So, I think 3 leaves or 3 days is a leaf on average, and if you're above GDU. So, I figured somewhere in that 20th, 2025. And they said that's basically 2 months from maturity. So you're basically October 1st maturity, pending the heat. And hopefully we do get some heat in August to kind of keep this crop pushing, moving forward. I mean, I want a good grain field, but I want to kind of keep things going. Milo crop should be loving this rain. So yeah, so we're setting pretty good right now. I don't know what we've really got for a rain. I just don't know. We'll have to go back to the house and look, but I'd say we've got excess of a ½ inch, I'd say, of a nice slow rain. So I'll let you know here. I may try and post a picture of what the rain gauge showed, but good little start. I want to spray fungicide on these March beans we planted, and them 2/8 we planted, and our other trial beans we're planting. I want to spray them, which I don't think they're ready yet. I don't think they would be yet. Some corn, I don't know. I'm still, the Milo I do want to spray, period. I want to spray the Milo for sure, totally. The corn, like me and the seed guy talked, you got a hurricane coming in from the south. What's it going to bring up here that you're not wanting to put money into this crop? And I'm sure it's going to bring southern rust, which we've already got tar spot spores here in the area. We're already here. It's already here. I mean, it's here. It just needs the right conditions. Wet. Well, we got the wet weather now. Awful early for tar spot to come in, but it's that's going to be the drawback of this. It's not going to be good. Could be bad. Southern rust scares me. I remember one other year, and I can't remember what year it was. Southern rust came in right the very, very end, and some guys that we'd sprayed fungicide and had a field across the road hadn't. In a matter of 2 days, that corn went from dark green to dead. And that's just the power of southern rust. But that was basically Labor Day weekend when it did that, basically, when it just died. We're a long way from that yet. We are a long way from that. So yeah. Don't know. This might be the double-edged sword. The rain may be a great thing, but then it may be a bad thing. I'm wondering right now how good it may be. I just don't know. We'll know more in a month what we gained and what we lost. But right now, rain's a good thing. I'm happy. Just the unknown what it brings to the table with some stuff that we don't need or don't want right now, with a potential for a lower yielding crop. Time will tell. Right now, just going to sit back and enjoy it. We're supposed to get our biggest rain supposed to be tonight and this evening. So yeah, so hopefully that's it. Here's the rain coming off my gutters, off my gutters to my east, to my east side. But yeah, and it's running. That's washout there is all from the 810s there the other day. I mean, it came fairly hard, but yeah. So yeah, got to mow this before we go. But I wasn't too worried about back in here. I mean, I don't mow this like a yard anyway. Figured let it grow some, and this was mowed. I've mowed it once since May, I think. Yeah, I mowed it once since May. So yeah. So that's where it stands. So like I said, I'm not too worried about this one. Later.